right, good morning, everyone. And I have some good news, the news that we've all been waiting to hear. Tuesday night, last night, the Department of Watershed Management finished the repairs on the water main break at 11th Street and West Peach Street, and were able to close up the hole and to be able to start water flow. And we saw businesses last night start to see their water come back, and residents as well, including that hotel that's right by the break, as well as the 11th Street Pub last night, Tuesday night. We were happy to see the results of long hours of hard work. However, the boil water advisory is still in effect until we get the all clear sign from the Georgia Department of Environmental Protection based on their guidelines. And we hope that that will happen at some point soon. I know that's especially good news for our Midtown residents and others on the east side that have been under the advisory the longest. This will also bring a sigh of relief for parents that were trying to send their children to Atlanta Public Schools summer programming. Again, we know this disruption wasn't easy for you, and we appreciate your patience and your understanding throughout this journey that we've been on. We are happy to be on the other side of it. That said, I will continue to be out and about this week, continuing to do wellness checks on our senior facilities, as well as speaking with our small businesses that may have been impacted by this situation. It took a lot from everyone to get through it, to get to this point. And so there are some folks that I want to acknowledge. I want to acknowledge and thank the hard work of Commissioner Al Wiggins. Thank him for his leadership, especially the Department of Watershed Management and their crews, and our contractors who have worked so tirelessly around the clock to fix the water main breaks that were needed to get back up and running. Over the past few days, I've seen firsthand the hard job that they do in terms of the scale and what's required of this personnel. The equipment is big. The equipment is heavy, and often the crews are down in manholes in very tight spaces. It is demanding work and difficult labor, and I think we just ought to pause and appreciate how hard it is and appreciate their sweat and their hard work on behalf of the city of Atlanta and all of us. There are a few other people that I'd be remiss if we did not thank. Using the talents of the Mayor's Office of Emergency Management and Preparedness. That team, we mobilized the whole of government in an effort, a coordinated fashion, to ensure that we were able to seek the wellness of our citizens, especially the most vulnerable, like our seniors and those that are living in our homeless shelters. Approximately 45 senior facilities received water and wellness checks from the Mayor's Office of Constituent Services, Department of Parks and Recreation, Department of Public Works, Atlanta Police Department, and Atlanta Fire Rescue Department as well. Together, they donated 95 pallets, or over 11,400 cases of water. Many of it was donated by our corporate partners, so we thank them. 311 operators continue to work around the clock. 311 is a 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. service, but they continued to work around the clock, and so did our E911 operators. City Hall was open for business. Department of Parks and Recreation opened its swimming pools and its splash pads, as well as was able to kick off Camp Best Friends on Monday and still is in effect today. I want to express my appreciation for the Atlanta City Council, and two of the council members are here, Councilmember Westmoreland and Councilmember Amos. And Councilmember Westmoreland helped partner with me and my administration to create a recovery fund through Invest Atlanta with up to $5 million to assist businesses impacted by the water main breaks. Eloisa Clementich, who is the CEO of Invest Atlanta, and my Chief Policy Officer and Senior Advisor, Courtney English, will be building out that program, and more information about that will come out soon. I also want to acknowledge the gratitude and for the support that the Biden-Harris administration and our Georgia U.S. senators, Senator Ossoff and Warnock, who worked with our team to get the Army Corps of Engineers here. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers are here, and they are on the ground and just getting started. And then tomorrow, FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, will be here to help us with our resiliency planning. That brings me to the future. And as I've mentioned, the past few days were a call to action for all of us. Every city in America has aging infrastructure, and we will rise to meet this moment to ensure that residents and businesses alike have reliable access to water. We've already been working on upgrading our system. Just a few weeks ago, on May 21st, the City of Atlanta residents voted to continue the MOST, which is the Municipal Option Sales Tax, to pay for water and sewer improvements. That is good, and we're glad that it was supported again. But we must do more. We have to go beyond that to ensure the viability and sustainability of our water systems and make sure that it's sustainable and resilient for decades to come. And so we're getting started on that, and we've already started with those that I've mentioned before. My administration is standing up a blue ribbon plan to help enact the recommendations we hear from the Army Corps of Engineers and from FEMA. Mayor Shirley Franklin and Metro Atlanta Chamber of Commerce CEO, Katie Kilpatrick, who on top of her business acumen is actually an engineer by training and deeply experienced on water issues. They have already agreed to join this blue ribbon panel. Retired Major General Ron Johnson, who is a professor and the incoming Chief of Staff to the President at Georgia Tech, also has agreed to serve. He was the Deputy Commanding General and Deputy Chief of Engineers, which is the second highest ranking senior engineer for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Ron Johnson and the Dean of the College of Engineering, Rahim Bayah, have identified 3 Georgia Tech professors to assist us as well. So Atlanta, while this is indeed a big challenge, we have an unmatched big brain trust right here in this city. And we have the will. Most of all, we have each other. The people of this great city, all of you, who make up our communities and neighborhoods, will get through this together. The city of Atlanta, each and every last one of us, will continue to move forward together. So thank you, and now we'll hear from Mr. Commissioner Al Wiggins.